The night was unusually dark, the moon hidden behind thick clouds that seemed to absorb every trace of light. Sarah walked alone on the deserted street, the echo of her footsteps the only sound in the eerie silence. She couldn't shake off the feeling that someone was watching her, but every time she turned around, there was nothing but shadows. As she approached her apartment building, the flickering street light overhead cast unsettling shadows on the walls. The rusty hinges of the front door groaned as she pushed it open, sending a shiver down her spine. The hallway was dimly lit, and a peculiar smell lingered in the air. Sarah fumbled for her keys, her hand trembling as she tried to unlock the door. Just as she stepped inside, she heard a soft whisper, barely audible. "Sarah!" The voice seemed to come from the darkness behind her, and she froze. Mustering the courage to turn around, she saw nothing but the empty hallway. She convinced herself that it was just her imagination playing tricks. Exhaustion from a long day's work, perhaps. But the unease persisted. As she prepared for bed, Sarah noticed the lights flickering. She dismissed it as an electrical glitch and crawled under the covers. The room was silent, and she closed her eyes, hoping for a restful sleep. However, the whisper returned, now clearer, more distinct. "Sarah, why did you come back?" Startled, she sat up, scanning the room. The voice seemed to be coming from the closet. Slowly she approached, heart pounding in her chest. The closet door creaked open, revealing an empty space. But the whisper persisted, now echoing in her ears. Over the next few nights, the occurrences escalated. Objects moved on their own, strange shadows danced across the walls, and the whisper grew louder, haunting her every step. Sarah's once cheerful apartment became a chamber of dread. Desperate for answers, she delved into the history of the building. It turned out that years ago, a tragic incident had unfolded in her very apartment. A young woman named Emily had met a gruesome end. The details were grim, and Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that Emily's spirit was trapped, reaching out for something. Determined to put the restless spirit to rest, Sarah sought the help of a local medium. Together, they conducted a séance. As the room filled with an otherworldly energy, the medium spoke, addressing Emily. "You can move on now. Your time here is done." The air grew heavy, and the room fell silent. The whisper ceased, and the lights stopped flickering. Sarah felt a sense of relief wash over her, but as she turned to thank the medium, she noticed a faint reflection in the mirror, a fleeting image of a young woman with hollow eyes, mouthing words of gratitude. The medium smiled knowingly. "Rest in peace, Emily." From that night on, Sarah's apartment regained its tranquility. The shadows disappeared, and the whispers were replaced by a serene silence. Yet, as Sarah lay in bed, she couldn't help but wonder if the echoes of the past ever truly fade away or if they linger, waiting for someone to listen.